Welcome to Crow Inclined here today with a daily energetic check-in. We are doing our pick a card relationship reading. Please keep in mind that a relationship can be with a romantic partner, a love interest. It can be about business. It can be about family. It can be about your besties. It can be a relationship to a situation or a group. Okay, everything is a relationship. So this is about the relationship that is in the forefront of your mind, okay? So anyway, I'm using 3 different decks. So for our cards of focus, pile number 1, your card of focus. And we're going to use the Golden Wheel Tarot. I've been trying to get that deck straight. It's making me crazy. Okay, pile number 2, your card of focus. We're going to use the Witch of the Forest Tarot. And pile number 3, your card of focus. And we're going to use the Wandering Star for that. So feel free to pause and ponder, and I will see you in your pile. Welcome, pile number 1. And our card of focus today is Temptation. Okay, now this is also in other decks known as the Devil card. Right? It is about attachments. Now it can be, usually it's things we need to release, right? Bad habits, bad behavior, things that no longer serve us. It doesn't always have to be bad. It's just stuff that we can't take with us as we're moving on. It can be addiction. It can be outdated belief systems. It can be people, places, things, right? It can be distraction, right? So it's true. I mean, the material world is the playground, right? But it's good to be careful not to become too attached to the outcomes. So this card is kind of a warning to watch out for excess, right? Knowing what's healthy for you, what's not healthy for you, knowing what aligns with you and what doesn't align with you anymore. Okay, when this card shows up, it's time to focus on the material realm and be aware of any excess or addictive behavior. Now, this can be yours, and it can be the addictive behavior of others as well, right? So it's either yours or someone or whoever around you or the situation around you, whatever. This is, like I said, this card is kind of a warning to watch out for excess and understand what is healthy for you and what is not healthy for you as we're going into this relationship reading. Now, whatever that is for you, it's totally up to you, okay? We have the Golden Wheel today. We're going to go ahead and get into this reading here. I want to thank everyone for being here. I am super honored to be able to bring you these messages. I hope you're all well. Please keep in mind these are timeless readings, so whenever they come up in your feed, there might be a little wisdom, a little nugget wisdom in there for you. And they're also general for the collective, so these are not one-on-one. Okay, if you're interested in that, my details are in the drop-down box. If you're interested in a one-on-one. Anyway, super excited to be here today. All right, let's get into this. Pardon me. Okay. So, excuse me. No, I'm not sick. It's just all of a sudden I started talking and got a frog in my throat. Okay. In your energy, you are showing up as the Six of Wands. This is a card of victory and triumph. It's recognition, it's glory, it's all of those amazing things. And so you have good stuff happening. Okay. You've gotten rid of, notice the 5 wands down here, and remember the 5 is conflict, debate, competition, that kind of thing, but you've risen above all of that, so you're in really, really good energy here. Your person, situation, group is showing up as the Empress, so they are super, super nurturing, right? A lot of abundance from whoever this is, whatever this relationship is for you. Okay, this is amazing. This is amazing. So you both have really, really good energy. And the outcome is the 2 of Wheels. Okay. Now that's balance and harmony. So the 2 of you together are in balance and harmony, or will be. And like I said, the 2 of you, this could be a group or a situation or whatever relationship is in the forefront of your mind. It could be a relationship with an aspect of yourself. Maybe you've discovered a piece of yourself that you'd like to reconnect with, right? This is really wonderful. Okay. So where is this temptation coming in? Because to me, this doesn't look like an attachment. The energy looks really good. Let's see. Okay, yeah, under your energy is the Page of Wheels. So you have an idea of a direction you want to take with your material world stability and foundation. Okay. And you've been victorious and triumphant this far, right? This is your energy. And so it's given you the confidence. There's all this yellow here. It's given you the confidence to move forward with something. Oh, whoa. Okay, so your relationship, person, group, situation is showing up as the World. So they are completing a cycle. They are completing a karmic cycle, right? This is great because they're also showing up as the Empress, which is all about abundance. So when we get the World as a completion, it's also a time to be able to sort of sit back and just enjoy the success of finally completing it, right? The rewards, the success, the good feelings, right? It's a little bit of a breather before moving on, before starting the next leg of the journey. Now it looks like you are starting a new leg of your journey as well. They're actually completing a complete cycle here. You guys, we have many cycles in our lives, okay? Okay. This is all, okay, so Temperance is divine timing, okay? It's divine timing, it's moderation. Moderation. Here comes our information tying us into the Temptation card. It's moderation. It's having precision with this elixir, right? A lot of Temperance cards, they're pouring the liquid back and forth between the 2 vessels. So it's a card of patience. It's a card of healing, right? This is divine timing. So, and moderation. Now, interestingly enough, we have this card of moderation coming out here, right? But your person's an Empress. So they might be kind of going a little crazy with the celebrating, which there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. The energy is good there, Okay, but that might be something to keep an eye out for. I mean, overall, it looks pretty good, right? I think the Temptation card is just asking you to know when enough is enough, right? I think it is maybe about consumption, especially if you're both in sort of the celebratory place. Like, don't get too crazy. And yeah, we have the justice is coming out underneath you. Yeah, you're wielding that sort of justice, okay? So it's like you're the bringer of the balanced scales. See, we have the balance here with you two. You might be the balancing element here. Very grounded, very, very grounded energy with that Pentacles coming up for you. Interesting. Interesting. Wow, there's a lot going on here. Holy moly. Yeah. And with your person, yeah, they're definitely celebrating. This is emotional wish fulfillment. This is contentment. It is so much love, right? Abundance of love. So this person is, or situation or group, whatever, is absolutely fantastic. Okay. So you're just, it's like you're at two different parts on your journey, right? But it works. It works. As long as you keep in mind that Temptation card, like stay in moderation. The moderation part is going to be very healing. So is that Justice card. Not gonna lie. All right, let's get another one here. Yeah, Temptation card. Attachments. You know, if you're starting a new journey and they're getting ready to start a new journey right now, they're just enjoying where they're at. You are going to have to let some things go. Okay. We know that when we leave from one chapter into the next, from one realm into the next, all of that, like we can't take everything with us. Yeah. Wow. Okay. That is a solid foundation. That is stability. It's being absolutely grounded. It is abundance in the material world. This is money and material goods and that kind of thing. So it really seems to me like this is a very, very karmic relationship, right? You have a lot of victory. You have love. You have so much abundance. There's so much abundance here. And I think that is sort of in balance and harmony. I think that's sort of the warning here with the Temptation card, right? Be careful of excess. Be careful of excess. I don't think that it's going to do anything horrible if you go out and celebrate, you know what I mean, in the moment. Just don't make a habit out of it. Let's see. Okay, the Four of Wheels. Okay. I mean, it can be kind of miserly, right? Like being stingy. It can be holding on for dear life. So this might be, in fact, this is it exactly. All right, this is what we need to let go of as we're moving in, like from one realm to the next, as we're crossing the veil into the new journey. This is it. Here it is. I was like, what's going on here? Because these are beautiful cards. Here's your attachment. Okay, this is like a lack mindset around money. Okay, around material goods. It's feeling like you never have enough. This is what you need to let go of. Okay, that's what you're going to let go of. Because it's all there. You have all the abundance. You have abundance of the heart, abundance in the material world. Your foundation is solid. You are grounded. You are victorious. Like there are all these things that are so wonderful here. Okay. You have to feel, you need to understand that you are safe, right? Yeah. Getting rid of that lack mindset. Yeah. And we have the High Priestess showing up. So yeah, you might have to dig deep. Okay, work in the mystical, magical. Figure out where this came from, where it comes from, and how to get rid of it. You have all of the tools you need within you. Do a dive. Diving into the shadows. Bottom of the deck, we have the Devil card. So this is a double tap. Okay, we have a double tap on. I'm just gonna set it right there. So for me, that's confirmation that this is what we need to let go of, right? You have maybe some weird ideas around money, you in abundance, not just money, right? Because your person has the love, has the nurturing energy, has everything that you've been wanting, right? This is your justice. Use that sword to cut away this icky feeling. We also on the bottom of the deck have the Four of Wands, and I'm going to take it because, yeah, it's a milestone marker. Okay, it is cause for celebration. Some people think it's a marriage card. Great. It's also a card of union. Okay, maybe this is the sign of a union between you and this, whatever the relationship is, but it's also a card of freedom. Some people call it the party card. I like freedom. Okay, and it's freedom of fear. A lot of decks will show people coming out of the castle wall, protection of the castle walls, right? To dance wildly and celebrate underneath sort of this archaic structure of the Four Wands, right? They're not afraid of being attacked. They're not afraid of, they're not scared at all. They're just in pure freedom, enjoying the moment. And I feel like when you can let go of this it's an outdated belief surrounding material abundance. Okay, this kind of I don't like lack mindset. I don't like that term, but I don't know how else to explain it. It's just an outdated belief system, or a belief that you have that you never have enough, but you do. And if you can get rid of that, that's going to allow more abundance to flow in for you. You're going to be able to see the abundance around you, and it's going to free you. Okay. Pile number 1. That is your message. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe, share with your besties, and I'll see you next time. Welcome, pile number 2, and our card of focus is Shark. And it says, trust your instincts to discern the truth of the situation. Okay, I love that it's, the green of the heart connected with that purple of that crown chakra, right? That speaks volumes for for the meaning of this card. So this is about, well, it's about trusting your instincts, okay? And our instincts is how we decide if something is actually about surviving, right? Like a fight or flight kind of situation, okay? Because our body sends signals to our brains, right? Sends signals to the brain so that we know if it's a life-threatening situation. It helps us avoid danger, and it's much more primal than intellect. This is the part of us that connects us to the animal, to all other animals. This is what we have in common. Okay, so trust your instinct. This can be hard because often it gets modified and distorted by conditioning, right? Conditioning through experiences as children, experiences through relationships, right? And when we're repeatedly told to distrust what our body is telling us, our instincts can become a little clouded, right? At the very least, they can be clouded, or we learn to doubt ourselves. In the extreme, they can be completely suppressed, right? It can, with conditioning through our lives, it can actually just numb the senses, right? Which limits our ability to process environmental cues for danger. It also limits our ability to fully experience pleasure. So it's kind of a double-edged sword when we're so conditioned not to trust our instincts, right? Our primal instincts. So take time to tune into your gut feelings, right? This card recommends using deep breathing, like slow, deep breathing, as an access code to get to what your body is telling you. Listen with all your senses and understand what your body is telling you, and then use your intellect to interpret that, okay? This is about trusting what you feel. So, I mean, I think this is a great message for all of us. It's time to get back to really trusting our instincts. And we do that, once again, by tuning into our body, understanding what our body is telling us. No one understands like you, all right? So, welcome to your relationship reading. Now, I have the Witch of the Forest. I love this deck. I pull it out and I'm like, but then I pull cards from it and I just love it. Like, I'm so connected to it. So let's dig on into this. I want to thank everyone so very much for being here. I hope you're well. So well. And I'm honored to be able to bring you this message today. Please keep in mind this is timeless, so when it pops up, maybe there's something in it for you. And if not, that's okay. This is a general reading for the collective. So take it as it resonates. Use your discernment, says Shark. All right. It's a beautiful, I love the art on these cards. Just want to bring it up real close again. The art is beautiful. This is messages from your animal guide. I've had this deck forever, it feels like. Okay. Here we go. Oh, Judgment. This is in your energy. This is assessing, an awakening, transformation, really looking at things. This is interesting that we're talking about really getting in touch with your physical self, and understanding and interpreting. And then we have in your energy the Judgment card, right? Which is an awakening. So maybe there's something awakening. Wow, what? Okay, your person, situation, or group. This is a relationship half. This is the other half of your relationship questions, is the world. So interesting. Pile number 1, the world came up for the other person as well. Yeah, completing a cycle. What? Wow, yeah, they're completing a cycle. You are having an awakening. And the outcome of the two of you together is the Death card. Okay, now I'm not going to say that this relationship isn't going to work. To me, it can be that you're both going through this transformation, or your relationship is going to go through a transformation, okay? Don't shoot the messenger. This doesn't mean an ending, right? The Death card is an ending and a beginning. It is a transformation of energy. It is a transformation of, yeah, it's a transformation. So let's see where this goes. Let's see if your relationship is transforming or if we're going to be going in different directions here. Only you will know. Get in touch with your body. Remember, Shark says do the slow, deep breathing to really get in touch with what your body is trying to tell you, and trust Make it a practice, okay? The more you practice, the better it gets. Yeah, you are needing rest and recovery right now. You're in rest and recovery with this awakening card. You need some quiet. You might be healing while you sleep, healing aspects of the self. Definitely needing some rest and healing. I actually like that came out with the Judgment card, right? Awakenings can be intense. So sleep is good, rest is good, because things are happening. All right, your person, I'm just going to say your person, okay? It does mean your person, group, or situation, okay? 6 of Wands. Victory. Triumph, glory, recognition, okay? So there's this person is being recognized for completing some kind of a cycle here. All right. Yeah. You need the rest. This person is celebrating and being recognized. Oof. Okay. Winning at all cost. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, someone's walking away. Sorry, guys. Don't shoot the messenger. And take it only as it resonates. All right. This is fighting. This is forgetting about what you're even fighting about. Okay. This is just fighting for the sake of fighting. It's kind of a bully energy. And what I see here is that you really need to rest and recover. There's a real stubbornness with the Wands as well. I mean, they're completing a cycle, right? They've been really victorious about it. It's not bad energy. It just feels, it's like you're on two different pages. You're going through an awakening. They're completing a cycle. You really need to rest and recover. And they, kind of want to celebrate, which I don't mind. So that could be the battle here, is that you're in two different places on your path. Okay. Now, pile number 1, you're in two different places on the path as well, but definitely working together. This energy does not seem to be working together. Yeah. You might be trying to sleep and they're like, no, come on, let's go do something because everything's going well and I'm completing the cycle now. The world is a time where we can sort of let it go for a minute and enjoy the successes and the rewards of completing a cycle, right? And there's a lot, there appears to be a lot of energy around your person here. With completing this cycle. And it's not, and they want you to be a part of it. They really do. But, you're going through some stuff over here. I mean, this is beautiful. This awakening is beautiful, but you really need kind of need some care, not just self-care, but maybe some care from someone else too, right? Understood. All right. Okay, let's get another. I don't know if I'm saying this right. Let's just, what I'm getting. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Devil. So attachments. I mean, it can be an attachment to a person, a place, a situation. It can be an aspect of the self. This is a card of letting. You've got to let it go, right? In order for you to move forward and go through this, finish going through this awakening and this recovery, it's got to go. Okay, it's got to go. And as I'm looking at, you need to rest. They're in sort of this victory phase. They're riding away from your energy here. And They're really looking at each other. So this might be you standing your ground and saying, no, I really, really need to rest. And this could be them walking away. So I don't know. Take it as it resonates. Yeah, like I don't feel like, yeah, you guys, there's fighting. There's fighting. There's fighting. You're in two different places. It doesn't mean that either one of you is wrong, okay? It's just at this point, it doesn't seem like either one of you can give the other one what you need, which is why you have this fight and someone walking away. And that coming out underneath that death card is kind of confirmation. Yeah. So see, they're totally into celebration and building their community and they're, having a good time. And there's nothing wrong with that, okay? You're just not there. You're just not there. Right? Yeah. The Temperance card is about moderation and healing. This is really what you need. So by you letting go of this need, or this person, situation, group, whatever, this is divine timing. You need to stay in moderation, right? This is a card of healing. It's Temperance. You have your card of healing here with the Four of Swords. You've got to let something go. So, you're on two different pages. This is divine timing. So it's possible that you were together. I mean, I don't feel like this relationship wasn't ever meant to be. I think it helped you get through what you needed to get through. Let's see. Yeah. The Lover's card. Okay. Yeah. So the Lover's card, yes, it's a coupled situation. But what the Lover's card really talks about is understanding what is in alignment with your soul purpose, what is in alignment with your core values and beliefs, okay? And this is really interesting because you are going through this awakening, right? And Shark is telling you to get in touch with how your body feels. Because your body's trying to tell you what you need to know, right? Listen to your body and then use your mind and your logic to interpret what it really means for you. So according to your core values and your soul purpose, who you are at your most authentic level, okay? That's what the Lover's card is telling you. What about this needs to go? What about this needs to go? What about this doesn't fit? Yeah, figure out what that is, because it's going to be this devil here. It's going to be this attachment or this bad behavior or this addiction or this excess of something, right? And then cut it out really fast. Get rid of it as fast as you can. Because it may have served you at some point in your life, but it's not serving you anymore. Okay? That Knight is fast acting. Fast acting. Fast acting. All right, let's see if anything else wants to come out. Yeah, pile number 2. This was interesting. It sort of took a different kind of turn. Okay. All right, yeah, the Moon. Okay. Things hidden, things illuminated. Now, the lobster or crayfish, it represents our subconscious. So there's something coming to the surface trying to get in touch with you. Okay. And with this particular reading with the shark, maybe it is your intuition trying to come up. Maybe it is the sensation in your body trying to tell you something about this situation that you need to know. Okay, pile number 2. That is your message. I hope that helps. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe, share with your besties, and I will see you next time. Welcome, pile number 3, and our card of focus is toadstools with growth. I love this image. Absolutely love this image. So the spirit of the toadstool says with this growth card that beneath the surface of your life, things are happening, right? Miracles are happening. And what you thought was ordinary in your life is in fact remarkable. So this is a time of rapid spiritual and material growth. So yeah, this indicates that things have been incubating beneath the surface. And they are definitely coming to fruition. All right, so it's time to get clear on your goals, get clear on your dreams, because you have rapid growth coming in, right? Get ready. It's a really good time to ask yourself, is this what I really want? Is it what you really want? It's a time for you to believe in miracles. Okay, so get real clear. Get real clear. Be starkly honest with yourself. All right. Now, this also can, on a little side note, represent that you might be discovering a spiritual guru who's going to help you, or you might be stepping into a new spiritual path. You might find yourself providing expansive spiritual growth for others just by being who you are. All right. So make sure that your foundations are in place. Once this growth begins for you, you're going to be in for a journey of a lifetime. So get ready and hang on for the ride. This is beautiful. This is a time of expansion. Rapid growth. Rapid growth. Now, this is in regards to the relationship. Remembering that can be a love, a romantic partner, a business partner, a family member, a child, a situation, a group, whatever that relationship is for you at the forefront of your mind right now. Card of expansion and rapid growth. I have the Wandering Star Tarot today. I'm going to dig into this. I want to thank everyone for being here. I really appreciate you. I hope you're all doing well. And I am super honored to be able to bring you these messages every day. All right. Keep in mind they're timeless and general. So take it as it resonates. If it doesn't fit, don't take it. This is general for the collective. Maybe tomorrow. All right, let's get into this. Rapid expansion, and it can be spiritual expansion. Let's see how this is. Okay, in your energy, 5 of Wands. This is a card of competition, debate, defense. All right. Look at how they're looking at each other. I love this card. These two little rescue kitties I have, when they look at each other like this, it's about to go down. All right. Oh, wow. Look at this. In their energy. This is them. Hierophant. That's a teacher. This is your spiritual guru. What? Interesting, right? Because this card said that you might be meeting a mentor. Now, the two of you together, what is the Lovers? Love, harmony, union. Now, the Lovers card also represents really being in touch with our authentic selves and knowing what aligns with us, with our soul purpose, with our core beliefs, okay? On an authentic level. All right, so why are you showing up as the defensive one here? Wow. Yeah, this is going to move really, really fast. Okay. Well, in the 5 of Wands, competition, debate. Maybe you're debating with this person. Ho, 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 ho. Seven of Wands, stand your ground. Challenge, courage. Maybe you're being challenged. Maybe they're challenging your belief systems. Maybe they're helping you get to who you are on an authentic level. You know, through our experiences and, you know, childhood conditioning and all of that stuff, we can kind of lose touch with who we are at our core level. And so this person might be challenging you to dig in and see who you really are. Now, I love that you are standing your ground, because to me, this says, yeah, you're having this debate. You're having an internal debate. You're having a debate with this person here, but you're also standing your ground with who you are and your beliefs. I love that for you. Yeah, it feels like this person is challenging you to really understand who you are. Oh, well. Okay, yeah. And they're also showing up as the Strength card. This is courage, strength, and control. So there's a lot of, this is an inner wellspring of strength. Okay, this is not external strength. This is strength from within. This comes from, you know, experiencing life and collecting the wisdoms, right? And understanding the lower vibrational emotions and not reacting. This is staying very level-headed in the face of the debate. So maybe you're debating this person. I mean, it feels like really, really good energy. It feels like really good energy. It really does. Maybe you're challenging them. They seem pretty unshakable, though. Like, pretty in tune with who they are. All right, I want to get one. I know. Under the Lover's card. Pardon me. Okay, maybe that's it. Pile number 3, that's your reading. I'm kidding. Okay, the Empress. Yeah, this is all about abundance. This is beautiful energy, fertility, love, nature, beauty, luxury, harmony. These both of these cards are cards of harmony, okay? Understanding the abundance within, the abundance around, the abundance in others. Yeah. Okay, and yeah, the Queen of Swords. So yeah, and the thing I love about the Queen of Swords is, you know, she's been through it. She's been through it, and she's had to really sit in truth and logic, but she is still open to humanity, right? There's a lot of strength and ambition to this card, but it's really about truth and intellect. So staying in your truth, even with this fiery energy, fiery creative energy of the Wands, okay, you are still holding true to who you are. You know who you are. You're just a little fiery about someone asking you to describe who you are, or questioning. Maybe this mentor is questioning who you are, but I don't feel like it's malicious at all. It really feels like it's meant to sort of push you just a little bit farther into your truth. Now, the Toadstool, remember, also says that maybe you're the one that's going to be helping, right? Just by being who you are. And so maybe that's who you are here to this mentor. It's quite possible. Or spiritual, I think they called it a spiritual guru in the Toadstool card. Yeah, they're also, wow, they have 3 majors here. They're also showing up as the Hermit. Now, this is the Seeker. This is the inner work. Healing, solitude. It's like they went to the mountain to find the answers, and they came back down, okay? Wow. Yeah, and then we have the Page of Wands coming. So good communication, good news, right? It's the spark of a creative idea as well, right? The page is the spark, the knight fans the flames, and then on and on. So this is good. This is good communication, good news. So this is all good. Like, and I don't feel like sort of this, I really do think like this is good, healthy debate between the two of you, and it's all good here. I think it's all like they're still doing some inner work here with this Hermit coming out. So between the two of you, it really feels like you're helping each other. It really, really feels like you're helping each other. Okay. Oh, I love this reading. It's kind of fun energy too. Like, yeah. It almost gives me the sense of it's a little bit fun. Maybe to have these lively debates. Okay, yeah. There's another card for good news, travel. Good news, travel. So something's moving. It really feels like there's some sort of communication or something coming in now, or travel. It's good news. Don't worry. Remember, this card said to hold on because it's going to happen super fast. All right. And that is just some confirmation there with that 8 of Wands. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Woo. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely going to be this amazing gift, right? This is beginning prosperity, property. This is an unshakable foundation in the material world, right? It can be money, material abundance, that kind of thing. Yeah, it really feels like this is kind of meant to be, or it's definitely part of what's meant to be in your world. You're meant to know this person. I think they have a lot of guidance for you. As I'm talking about this, it's person, place, or group, whatever. Yeah, they're showing up as the King of Cups, right? This is emotional maturity. There's a lot of love. It's a very warm-hearted energy, full of love, right? But even keel. Even keel. All right, anything else? Anything else for you, for your energy? I love it. Your energy is kind of cheeky, you know. Cheeky's good. Yeah, you're finding your tribe. You're definitely building your community, okay? Family, friends, joy, abundance is also a card of celebration. So this is all really, really good, right? You're landing where you're meant to land is what I'm getting, okay? All right, pile number 3, that is your reading for today. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe, share with your besties, and I will see you soon.